All right, so let's talk about having a very transactional relationship to eating healthy and losing weight. So, all of us pretty much who were taught how to eat healthier so we can have a result with our body, we're taught in a very input output way, right? Like if you do these things, you can get the return of weight loss. So this leaves us with this very like binary view of what it's going to take to lose weight. And what a lot of clients come to me with, which is a fair question, is, okay, what do I need to do to lose weight? And then what is like maintenance phase going to look like? Which is such an interesting perspective, right? Because what I teach, I call it naturally healthy eating, which what I mean by that is learning to eat the way nature intended. And what's really interesting is if you master very natural skills with healthy eating, all the way from stress regulation to body cues to nutrition, things like that, then you will never have to switch into a maintenance phase because you will have mastered skills that are natural, where how you create weight loss is how you're going to keep it. All right, so I want you to think about that. If we are participating in a version of eating healthy and losing weight that's not natural per se, it doesn't mean it's wrong, it just means it's not based on natural skills with our body, then yes, we're going to have an approach to it to lose the weight. And then what happens after the weight? We're like, okay, but what's my maintenance checklist? What's my maintenance phase? I want to give you guys a different perspective where you understand that all you're missing right now, if you're not eating healthy and you're at your ideal body, is you're just missing some skills. And you're missing skills that you and I should have been taught from a very young age in terms of how to work with our body, with our stress to have the weight we want, the eating habits we want with ease. These are things we can learn. But this is a healing process where once you learn these skills, you can't unlearn them. You're going to know them for the rest of your life, right? It doesn't mean we can just take the back seat and not parent ourselves. Yes, we're going to have to caregive ourselves, but you can't unlearn what you learn when you learn skills this way, right? So how you create the weight loss by learning these skills is all it will take to keep it. When you learn how to regulate your stress so your body releases weight, now you're just a human who regulates your stress. There's not regulating your stress and then maintenance mode where like we do differently. You know what I mean? And the beauty of this is that there's not this pressure to like maintain. There's not this language of like, I create it and now I have to hold on to it. When you focus on skill building, it's just the person you become. And then the version of you that you become just knows how to maintain it with ease. Does that make sense? This is a really important perspective that's going to be necessary if you want to do this long term.